Hello and welcome to What the F*** Just Happened Today, your essential guide to the daily shock and awe in national politics. I'm Joe Amditis. Let's get to it. It's Wednesday, June 2nd, 2021. Welcome to day 134. Biden declared June a national month of action meant to meet his goal of having 70% of U.S. adults at least partially vaccinated and 160 million adults fully vaccinated by the 4th of July. Currently, just under 63% of American adults have received at least one dose of the vaccine. The administration announced a raft of new initiatives meant to encourage Americans to get vaccinated, including free childcare for parents and caregivers while they get their shots, and a national canvassing effort working with churches, colleges, businesses, and celebrities. In Texas, Governor Greg Abbott defended the restrictive voting bill that failed to pass before the legislative session's midnight deadline, while also attacking Biden for his comments that the Texas voting bill is part of an assault on democracy. Abbott said the Texas voter law is far more accommodative and provides far more hours to vote than it does in President Biden's home state of Delaware. Delaware does not currently have early voting, but a new state law will allow for 10 days of early voting starting next year. Abbott added, if there's any voter suppression taking place, the easier allegation is that voter suppression has taken place in Delaware, not Texas. Biden, meanwhile, tapped Kamala Harris to lead the administration's efforts to protect voting rights. The move comes as several Republican-led state legislatures have pushed to enact voting restrictions, which Biden called an unprecedented assault on democracy. Harris said the administration will not stand by when confronted with any effort that keeps Americans from voting. Biden has also vowed that his administration would fight like heck to enact the For the People Act, which would expand voting rights and change campaign finance rules. The bill already passed in the House, but has stalled in the Senate, where Democrats need the support of at least 10 Republicans to overcome a filibuster. Joe Manchin, however, continues to protect the filibuster while refusing to support the voting rights bill. Biden called out Democratic Senators Joe Manchin and Kyrsten Sinema for aligning too closely with Republicans and for blocking efforts to pass the voting rights bill and other priorities. Biden said, I hear all the folks on TV saying, why doesn't Biden get this done? Well, because Biden only has a majority of effectively 4 votes in the House and a tie in the Senate, with 2 members of the Senate who vote more with my Republican friends. Sinema and Manchin have frustrated Democrats with their defense of the filibuster, as Republican-led state governments have moved to place new limits on voting. While Sinema is a sponsor of the voting rights bill, Manchin has so far refused to sign on, calling the measure too broad. And finally, Trump permanently shut down his blog after 29 days, frustrated by the lack of readership, which reportedly made him look small and irrelevant. The From the Desk of Donald J. Trump blog was Trump's latest attempt at influencing news coverage now that he's out of office, but still banned from Twitter and Facebook. That's all for now. You can find the links and sources for all of these stories on the main website. And as always, visit whatthefjusthappenedtoday.com for the latest news and headlines. Until next time, I'm Joe Amditis.